We want to get to some breaking news we are following this morning out of Baltimore, Maryland, where a bridge has collapsed. Baltimore police say just after 1:30 this morning, a container ship crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which you can see just a little bit here in this live camera. So the impact caused the bridge to partially collapse into the water. Those are the photos you're seeing now. They're stunning. Right now, dive teams are looking for survivors. No word yet on how many victims there are, but officials say at least 7 vehicles are in the water. We'll continue to bring you updates as we learn more.
Here at home tonight, the JCPS Board of Education is expected to vote on transportation for the next school year.
Right now, the district is plagued with bus system issues, from delays to a big shortage of drivers, and they're hoping changes or cuts can make the difference. These are the options the board is considering. One option would cut transportation for all magnet and traditional school students. Option 2 would create a hub for bus pickup and drop off. Option 3 provides bus service only to schools that meet a certain threshold of economically disadvantaged students. And finally, the district could just keep things as they are. The board is expected to vote at 6 tonight.
Now, this comes as we learn the details of a just-released special audit highlighting what led to the transportation disaster on the first day of school for thousands of Louisville students. WHAS11's Alex Dieterer and photojournalist Addie Hill dig into those results.
The first day of school tainted by a JCPS transportation meltdown. Now a 248-page audit breaks down the question on everyone's mind. What went so wrong?
There are a million things that led to the debacle that happened on the first day of school.
The report found that JCPS was not prepared when it tried to implement 3 things: a new school choice system, a new 9-bell system, and new bus routes designed by a company called Alpha Route. JCPS Board of Education member James Craig claims the problems we're watching unfold are caused by a shortage in bus drivers.
Going forward, we have to reduce the total number of riders that we have inside of the system.
Decisions will be made here at the WHAS Education Center as the JCPS Board of Education votes on how to transport students to school the following school year. Superintendent Marty Polio is recommending option 1, which would cut all transportation for magnet and traditional school students.
I anticipate that the superintendent's recommendation will likely pass.
A recommendation
that is unacceptable, especially in West Louisville.
That has gained vocal opposition from parents, the NAACP, and former councilwoman Mary Woolridge.
You know, that would deny children and parents the opportunity to have a high-quality education for African Americans and brown and poor people.
While JCPS calls this option the most equitable option with the least negative impact on students of color.
We simply do not have the human resources, though, available to us in order to ensure transportation for every single student who wants one.
In Louisville, Alex Dieterer, WHAS11 on your side.
In a statement, a JCPS spokesperson said the district is no longer using Alpha Route. Instead, it hired 6 employees whose job it is to establish transportation routes for the next school year. Again, tonight's board meeting is at 6 o'clock. We'll, of course, bring you updates on the vote. As we get the information into our newsroom, we'll send it to you immediately on the WHAS11 News app, which is free, and, of course, also at WHAS11.com.
Right now, Metro Police are investigating a deadly hit and run overnight in Okolona. Police say it happened just after 9. Witnesses told police a man was walking on Preston Highway near the in-town suites when he was hit. He died at the scene. The driver kept going and was last seen turning onto Fern Valley Road. Police believe the car involved is a white sedan with damage to the front passenger side. Anyone with information is asked to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD.
A man is now facing criminal charges in the dramatic crash that sent that semi over the railing of the 2nd Street Bridge earlier this month. Police say 33-year-old Trevor Branham from Jeffersonville, Indiana, was driving a pickup truck on the bridge toward Louisville, and witnesses report he was weaving in and out of traffic and speeding when he hit a stalled electric vehicle. Now, that crash sent his truck into the oncoming lane where he hit a semi, sending that semi over the edge. Branham now faces 4 counts of wanton endangerment and 1 count of driving with a suspended license. He was arrested last Friday. His bond was set at $20,000. He was released from jail after posting part of that. Branham is set to return to court on May 15th.